Welcome to Miss Sophie's Storytime. Today we're going to read Busy in the Garden by George Shannon and illustrated by Sam Williams. This book is a collection of poems about gardening. We'll be reading poems that use repetition, wordplay, and poems with and without rhyming. Poems are a great way to share emotions or ideas in a creative way. Spring alarm. Cockadoodle, do you see the crocus in the sun? Cockadoodle, do you know that spring has now begun? A crocus is a type of flower in the iris family. They can be yellow like these here, or they can have purple, white, or pink flowers. And does this poem rhyme? It sure does. They repeat doodle here and here. So that rhymes, and the last lines rhyme, sun and begun. Dig in. Dig a little, dig a lot, dig a brand new garden spot. Plant a little, plant a lot, plant the seeds and bulbs you bought. Wait a little, wait a lot, wait much longer than you thought. Pick a little, pick a lot, share the best bouquet you've got. This poem uses repetition and rhyming. The words a little and a lot are repeated in each stanza, and the last word of each stanza rhymes. Spot rhymes with got, and bought rhymes with thought. Seeds. Do not forget to get me lots, or you'll not get forget-me-nots. Squirrels like to eat seeds and nuts. This poem seems to say that if one of them doesn't get them a lot of seeds, then they won't get a special flower which is called forget-me-nots. And here, forget rhymes with get, and lots rhymes with knots. Garden tip. To grow enough to eat all year, your seeds must be tip-top. So plant both ends of old toy cars and have a bumper crop. This poem suggests that if you want a lot of food grown, that your seeds have to be tip-top, which means in very good shape or good quality. And the second part of this poem is using wordplay. So it says to plant cars to have a bumper crop, meaning the bumpers on the cars. But in gardening, a bumper crop also means to have a really productive harvest so you were able to grow a lot of food. A riddle garden. Mama planted summer hats. Papa planted thread. Sister planted ink stamps. Brother planted bread. Oh, this one is fun. They didn't really plant those items, but the things used to make them. The summer hats are normally made of straw, so that means that Mama planted straw. Do you know what you need to plant in order to make thread? It's cotton, so the dad planted cotton. The sister planted ink stamps. That's a hard one. She planted potatoes. You can make ink stamps out of potatoes when you don't have rubber. And the brother planted bread. That means he planted wheat in order to make the flour to make the bread. And let's see, did this poem have any rhyming words? Yep, thread and bread rhyme. May Day. Fold a paper basket, flowers tucked inside. Tiptoe, knock, knock, quick, now run and hide. Well, they say that April showers bring May flowers. Here's the paper basket with flowers inside. And the other frog runs away before the other frog sees who it is. In this poem, the second and last line rhyme again. Inside and hide. Badminton bad. Serve it fast. Swoosh, whack, zooming past. smack, back, ting, ping, pong, bong, bing, boing, going, gone, landing on the neighbor's lawn. This ball with feathers on the back is called a birdie. The dog is collecting all the ones they've lost over the fence. In the first part, fast and past rhyme, and then whack and back rhyme. And the second part, bong, gone, and lawn rhyme. Garden math. 2 seeds and 2 seeds. That makes 4. Plant them in the ground and you'll get more. What rhymes here? That's right, 4 and more. Blue ribbon. To grow the size that wins a prize, it's always wise to fertilize. In this poem, every line ends in the same rhyme. Size, prize, wise, fertilize. Fertilizing the soil adds more nutrients and minerals so that plants get all the food they need to grow big. Dancing in the breeze. I went to the garden to pick some peas, found them dancing in the evening breeze. The day was hot, so I joined right in, tapped my toes, and began to grin. Peppers in a polka as the snow peas snapped, beans in a boogie as the cabbage clapped, squash square dancing with a cha-cha chard, watermelon waltzing all around the yard. Picked my supper with the greatest ease, everything swinging in the dancing breeze. Have you ever seen your vegetables dancing in the breeze? This poem has a lot of rhyming pairs. It's also interesting to see words that rhyme and are spelt differently. Peas, breeze. In, grin. Snapped, clapped. Chard, yard. Ease, breeze. Luck. Green clover, bend over. Count the leaves you see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Pluck it, tuck it, save for luck. Bend again and search for more. This poem is about looking for 4-leaf clovers, which are supposed to bring you good luck, since they're rare. Most clovers only have 3 leaves. The rhyming words here are clover, over. See, 3. Pluck, tuck, luck, 4, more. Pick a petal. Pick a petal loves me. Pick another loves me not. Pick a petal shows me a bald bouquet is what I've got. Have you ever seen anyone picking the petals of a flower like this before? The poem is right. In the end, all the pretty petals are gone. This poem uses repetition and rhyming words. They reuse the phrase, pick a petal, and then not and got rhyme. Zucchini. Zucchini, meeny, miny, mo. Plant a seed and watch it grow. Eeny, meeny makes a lot, like a magic cooking pot. Eeny, meeny, munch a lot. Zucchini every meal you've got. Zucchini bread, zucchini spread, zucchini casseroles. Zucchini pies, zucchini fries, zucchini dinner rolls. Zucchini juice, zucchini mousse, zucchini jam and scone. Zucchini hash and succotash, zucchini meeny miny moan. This poem is about growing zucchini and ending up with so much that you start to put it in everything you eat. And by the time you eat everything, you don't want any more zucchini for a while. The first part of the poem uses repetition from the nursery rhyme, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And the rhyming words are mow, grow. lot, pot, lot, got. In the second half of this poem, it lists all the zucchini things you can eat. Here, the rhyming is a little different. The first two lines and then the last lines rhyme with the next stanza. Bread, spread. Pies, fries. Casseroles, rolls. Juice, mousse. Hash, succotash. Scone, and moan. Would you care it all to dance? Celery dance, 1, 2, 3, and spin each other around. Feel the beat, 1, 2, 3. Peas lift me off the ground. What a pair, 1, 2, 3. None better have been found. Let us rest, 3, 2, 1. My sweet potatoes pound. This poem uses a great play on words. It uses foods in place of other words. Let's start with the title. Would you care it all to dance is like saying, would you care at all to dance? Celery dance replaces shall we dance? It's spin each other around instead of spin each other around. Beet with 2 E's is how you spell the vegetable. Peas lift me instead of please. None have been found instead of been found. Let us rest instead of let us. And toes pound means that their feet hurt after all that dancing. Every other line ends in 1, 2, 3, and the other lines all rhyme. Round, ground, found, pound. A riddle picnic. Papa ate the root and tossed the leaves. Mama ate the leaves and said, mine's best. Brother ate the stem and found no seeds. Sister ate the seeds and tossed the rest. This is another fun riddle. Out of these pictures on the bottom, we have to figure out who ate what. Let's see. Papa ate the root and tossed the leaves. It seems like he ate the carrot because the carrot part grows underground, like a root. Mama ate the leaves. I think she ate the spinach. Brother ate the stem. He must have ate the celery. And the sister ate the peas. A corny recipe. Pick it outside, toss the outside, cook the inside inside. Eat the outside, toss the inside outside once again. The poem repeats the words inside and outside a lot, but it tells you the whole story about corn, from picking it to using it as compost. Berries. When you're picking berries, the hardest part is not the picking but the eating, later on, not on the spot. This poem reminds me of my grandmother. Whenever we went blueberry picking, she was always eating the berries before we got home. This poem has only 2 rhyming lines, not and spot. The way to play croquet. Through the wicket to the stick-it. Needs to click, it isn't very hard. Till I block it, swing and knock it far outside the yard. Croquet is a game played on a grass lawn where you hit wooden balls with mallets through hoops. These hoops are called wickets. This poem repeats the word it with a rhyming word in front of it. Stick it, click it, block it, knock it, and then hard and yard rhyme. Super math. 4 potatoes, 5 friends. So how can I be fair? Peel them, cook, and mash them up. Serve each an equal share. That's a smart way to make sure everyone gets some food. To make mashed potatoes instead of giving each person 1 potato. Here, only the words fair and share rhyme. Stew. Uproot a rutabaga. Turn a turnip up. Ferret out a carrot. slice and dice them up. Scrape a couple corn cobs, wash a squash and chop. Toss them in the crock pot, time to eat the crop. This poem is like a recipe. There are several rhyming words here, and not all of them come at the end like the other poems. Slice and dice, wash and squash, and in the last stanza, corn cobs, chop, crock pot, and crop all rhyme. Hoe down. It's time for a party. Put your work hoe down. Grab a tambourine and erase that frown. Bang, shake a jangle, oh, we're kicking up dirt. All but the scarecrow. What a stuffed shirt. This poem is about having a party after a long day of work. With the exception of the scarecrow, he keeps working. Almost every other line rhymes here. Down, frown. Jangle-o, scarecrow. Dirt, shirt. A bright idea. Plant a birthday candle with every pumpkin seed, and you'll grow jack-o'-lanterns, completely guaranteed. I never heard about that before. Do you think planting a candle with a pumpkin seed will make jack-o'-lanterns? Probably not, right? Because you have to carve them. But it's a pretty neat idea. Here, seed and guaranteed rhyme. Grass. Hoe, sow, grow. Mow, 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 mow. Oh, snow! Rest and watch the white yard glow. In order to plant grass, you have to break up the ground with a hoe, and then lay the seeds. After it grows, you have to always mow the lawn, but in winter it's covered in snow, and you don't have to do anything. Most of the words rhyme here. Hoe, sow, grow, mow, snow, glow. Coronation. We'll pick a daisy, fresh with dew. Pick some more, and ivy too. Then split the stems, and link each through. Crown you queen, and bow to you. A coronation is a ceremony where you crown a king or queen. This poem is about making your own crown out of daisies and ivy and weaving them together to make a crown for yourself. Here, the rhyming words are do, to, through, and you. The end. I hope you enjoyed this poetry book. Some poems were silly and fun. Some were riddles. Make sure you go back and listen to your favorite ones. Now that you know a little bit about poetry, maybe you can try writing your own. It's easiest to write one about something you like or know a little bit about. Try to use rhyming words or repetition and share them with your family and friends. To read other books, subscribe to this channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. This way you can always find this channel and listen to more stories. Keep reading, and until next time, on Miss Sophie's Storytime.